Never mind.
Let's get some damage on. Ooh, very nice.
Oh, but that's for 8
Nice,
damage.
max damage.
As I strike him, I slam my thumb into his eye socket, twisting hard and rip the side of his head off and cast it to one side.
Okay, now which one did you did you attack? Which one did you attack? Zombie number 1.
Zombie 1.
Okay, next time make sure you put that damage on the token itself.
Yeah, sorry.
That's no problem. No problem. Yes, you hit the zombie so hard you cave in. You know, a lot of the side of its head. It's kind of, you know, a lot more of the flesh is starting to hang off now. You know, one of its arms from the elbow down falls off onto the ground, but it still has another good arm, so it can still slam you. So.
Oh, good.
There's that.
All right.
Put the damage on zombie 2.
Did I? Oh, I did.
Sorry. I have my move. Can I disengage by what? Is it move back 1 square?
You can take a 5
no,
foot
sorry.
step.
You can take a 5 foot
Seeker's
step.
still up. Sorry, I forgot the Seeker is actually up right now, so I shall stay in place and hold the line.
Yeah,
Okay.
you actually took down the other zombie because I put the damage on the wrong zombie. That's why I count on you guys dropping the damage, because I'm slow, you see, and I put damage on the wrong
Way to
creatures
strike
all
a
the
blow
time.
for justice, Grat. Good show, man.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you very much kindly.
As he rings his bells a couple times, probably for taking one out.
All right, ding-a-ling.
I shall give him a jolly good hip thrust.
Are you going to take your free 5 foot step, or are you going to stay there?
No, I'm going to hold the line and help the Seeker, who is in trouble.
Okay, sounds good. Well, human zombie number 2 is going to strike you, seeing that you're still standing directly in front of him, and he lashes out with his half-rotted off dwarvish beard, and as he goes to hit you, you basically duck away with your monk-like cat reflexes and dodge his blow.
No,
The
I
Seeker,
lean backwards slightly and ring a bell in his face.
it just kind of tilts his head at
Ding
you.
dong.
As it tilts his head at you, and his eyeball falls out of the socket when he tilts his head. Alright, Seeker, you're up. Alright.
Very blows to the
hit.
zombie there. Got 1 hit.
Ooh.
There we go. And I will do a 5 foot step.
Oh! He'll take the 5 foot step. I love it.
Right, exactly.
I'm just trying to get out of the
love
flank
it.
position, but
Thanks,
I'm still sticking right by Brother Grat. It's
see
okay.
that.
It's all good.
Alright, Fail, you're up now.
Captain, my captain.
Looking concerned at the folly that is happening to her loved. She says, "Why didn't you fools put on some armor?" As she swings her sword back onto the zombie in front of her again.
Okay. As you're like a walking Sherman tank. Your blow misses as the zombie just kind of, as you're coming down with your swing, the zombie kind of hits your hand and parries your blow off to the side.
Yeah, that's very agile.
Yeah.
Agile zombie.
You're not very good at this, are you, mister?
I'm just warming up.
Well, that's good, because our opponents will never warm up.
Longtooth, you're up now. Alright.
5
Moving
foot
up.
Stepping in.
Get a
Attack
plus-
first.
Add
Plus
plus
two
2
for flanking,
yep, for flanking. Plus 2, bottom left hand corner
Attack
for attack.
first. Snarky comment second.
Alright.
Hey, you should have targeted him, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Very nice.
That is a hit.
You
Now
can do
go
that
ahead
for the
and
damage at least.
yep, absolutely. Go ahead and drop your damage on there. On zombie number 2.
This is how you remove zombies.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
This
the
fucking muscle behemoth here.
+9 to damage.
You have
got
+9 for damage, is that right?
It looks legit to me.
Yeah.
+6 bonus for strength, and it's a two-handed weapon.
That's awesome.
Yes, that's 1.5 times.
1.5 times for two.
Yeah, because he gets more
I mean,
strength.
it's a strength druid. He's going to be
It's gonna be
unstoppable, and then you add the
unstoppable.
barbarian to it too. That's gonna
Right.
but that's going to be his thing, damage.
Exactly.
Yes,
He's the muscle, Dave.
zombie number 2. He is disintegrated. Anything else for you?
Puny elves.
Anything else,
Oh, no, I passed.
All right, zombie number 3 moves up and engages the seeker.
He
Tries-
smells blood.
Yes, he does. He smells the fresh wound on the seeker and hits him with a 16. Does max
Die.
seeker goes down. Max damage, 10 damage. Yeah, you guys all turn around and just to the sight of this, this zombie just clawing into the seeker. Roar! To getting a big vicious bite in on his neck and blood squirting and whatnot, and he goes down, unconscious.
Brah!
All right,
Even-
Pride, you're back up now. This is round 3. All right, he's moving up. Moving up 20. I like it.
Alright, I'm going to whisper a litany, maybe that could be overheard. Oh, goddess, with your ever-spread legs, please grace this bald-headed dwarf with your blessings. And I rub my hands together, and my right hand starts to glow a bit as I gently stroke the top of his head, his bald head. And I'm converting my command spell into a Cure Light Wounds, so I will take that off my sheet and roll healing. Do I target him and then roll?
You just take the healing. Just take the cure wounds, the little healing symbol, and drop it. Just drop it right on Pride. Just like you would be attacking. Yep. Oh, you didn't?
Can I just roll it, Dave, and you put it in there? And I'll
Sure, absolutely.
I forgot to add that spell.
No problem.
I didn't prepare any Cure Light Wounds, but I can spontaneously convert the ones I prepared into Cure
Yep.
Light Wounds.
Oh, I love that.
Well,
That's a great
you
feature.
just / roll into this thing?
You could just pick up the die. Put a modifier. Yeah, there you go. Put a modifier in there and pick up the die.
It's D8 plus
Okay,
caster
D8.
level, so
Okay.
it's 5.
All right. So you get 5 hit points back. The Seeker.
I don't
So
know.
he
That
was at.
stabilizes him. I doubt it brings him back.
Yeah, he's still at negative. He's
Now
still
I'm still -1.
100. Yeah, he's still -1. So,
You're not bleeding out, bro.
Yeah, you're at least stable. So you see some of the wounds kind of cauterized from your magical divine, your magical your divine magic that comes out of your hand as you kind of rub his
with
bald
the
head.
spread open cleft has blessed him. Yes.
Yes. Ooh. All right, Grat DeLong, what say you, sir?
I will say he probably has an overwhelming sensation in his genitalia area. So.
Oh my God.
Just a quick question: are zombies subject to stunning? I don't think they are.
Well,
they?
you wouldn't know that, Grat. You can
That's
do a
why I was
body
asking
knowledge
you.
check, I suppose.
Could I do a knowledge check to find out if I know if zombies are immune to stuns?
You mean susceptible to it, to where they would easily become stunned? Sure, you can do something like that as a free action. Try to
Knowledge?
recall some type of.
Or-
How about
Knowledge religion.
knowledge religion, because they are undead.
I got rid of that bad roll. Thank God for that.
Fucking moron. You don't know shit, Grat. Just hit the damn thing.
Yeah, you have
Then
no
I shall
fucking
use stunning
clue.
fist against him.
All right.
Yeah, you have no clue, man.
Oh,
Stunning
so
fist
close.
hits.
There you go.
All right.
And he is stunned to the beginning of my next turn. He drops any bits that he was carrying as I double time him in the face a few times, and these
All right.
little Tweety birds appear.
So he's taken. I don't know why he had that trait on him, that condition. So immune to non-lethal. So he has DR slashing. Or you're doing. That's not slashing damage,
Bludgeoning
right?
damage.
It's bludgeoning. Yeah, I don't know
No,
why it's
but
resistant.
it is lethal.
So.
Because they resist the bludgeoning damage. His
Yeah.
DR stopped all that damage.
Yeah. Yeah, but that would be for slashing
I will
damage
say I don't
though.
even think Stunning Fist deals damage. I don't
DR5
know
is for slashing damage though. So
It does deal damage.
But slashing is the only thing that penetrates DR5 slashing. That's what that means.
no. All right, so
Oh, sorry. He has to make a saving throw, Fortitude,
Yeah.
DC 10 plus half my character level plus Wiz, so it's a DC 13,
Right.
or be stunned.
fortitude, right?
Yeah. Dave, he doesn't have to make that save. He's immune to stunning, I believe. Out of character there.
Undead traits, man. I'm still gonna do the roll to make it official.
Undead
but-
do not have to make fortitude saves.
Well, I just want to make him feel good at least, though. I mean, why not? But anyways,
He's
no.
doing
Well,
The
I
the
do not.
the undead is seems to not be phased by your attack. Sorry, it's kind of like a little DM troll there.
Well,
Exactly.
I mean, when the
Grant's
players
really not happy now.
when players see the DM roll, at least I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. Sort of like I tried to open up the door once with a skill check. Can I try it again? Sure. Well, now he rolls like a 19. All right. Sorry. No, that was bad. You still do not get that thing open. All right, the Seeker, you're up now.
I will
Love
lay
undead
here on the
traits.
cobblestone road and bleed.
You're not bleeding. I've staunched the
You are-
bleeding.
You are
laying on the
unconscious.
cobblestone.
Yeah,
I will remain prone then.
You get to get
You
paid
got to do
vacation.
so he's stabilized. He doesn't have to do any kind of constitution
healed him,
or
so he doesn't have to
fortitude, whatever it is.
stabilize,
Yeah. All right, so fail. Wow. What's in
Alright,
Lay
Phil
there
is
and
going
rest.
to. He's going to run past the zombie to get a better advantage. To there.
Somebody's about to get a smack in the face.
Really rather having fail doesn't go down as well.
I think that
It'd be
would be.
embarrassing.
I think that would not be 25 because you didn't do another stopping point. You see what I mean? You kind of went diagonal through.
Well, you can move through your people. Yeah, you can move through your people.
Correct. So that would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, I see it now. Yeah, I'm just trying to get you guys to get into a habit to do it the correct way every time.
Click and release every
Yeah.
square.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it would just make it easier in the long run. When you get into the habit of
I'll get
doing
an
it.
attack of opportunity.
Yeah, you do, going from
Smack
here to
that
here.
bitch, Dave. Smack that bitch.
Oh, easy. Wow. Willie, that's not very nice. As I do
But
Is it
unfortunately
only
slamming.
one
you get that
attack?
advantage.
Oh my god, as I missed going by.
Oh, fucking bum,
yeah.
bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, that was a bad attack. And the crickets too.
It's alright. As I moved around, I'm swishing and spinning and turning and twisting and to get to position without being hit. So, and when I get there, I turn and smack the zombie with the sword. Oh, that should have been a +2. So 12, and I'll probably still miss.
It no, a 12 is a hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 12 is a hit.
What's this? Fail actually hit something?
Yeah, congratulations.
No, probably Willie remind me, is this sneak attack or no on this?
It's sneak attack indeed.
Yeah,
Okay,
it is
'cause it
because
is
you have
advantage,
combat
right?
advantage. Yeah. Yep, sure
And
is.
now, how would I add that as far as this is concerned? I
Oh, you
just
guys are
roll
killing me. I
another
thought you
D6.
guys took care of your characters. I thought you guys, yeah, there's different condition buds that you can put onto your token to add in the damage, and then it'll automatically roll the extra damage for you. So,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, so you do it with the conditions. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. You would do it as a condition with a one-time use only, and when you use it, it would automatically delete itself from you. So, yeah, keep a note on that. You guys need to write notes on all that stuff that you guys need to do conditions for. I figured you guys had already done them because you said your
Wait, I
sheets
didn't
are
know
done.
you could make conditions.
Absolutely, you can make conditions for anything in
I
this
didn't
game.
even know you did that.
Oh shit.
Oh
Yeah, my sheet is done, so don't even say that.
Thanks for playing.
I didn't know you could make. I didn't know you could edit the programs and create
Absolutely, yeah.
conditions.
Yep, you sure can. Just right click, and when you can make conditions that will be conditions, or you can add heal conditions, you can add attack conditions with saving throws involved. You can do all that stuff.
Is this under effects?
It's under the action part of your. Whenever you click on at the actions very bottom, just right click and hit add weapon, and then within inside of that you can add effects and stuff to them. I'll show you how to do it later on. Pathfinder may be a little bit different. Looks like it may be a little bit different than 5e.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that allows you to do that.
Yeah, you can also make custom conditions by clicking on the zombie icon, and you can create items like that too. And then you can get inside and stuff like that.
Smack
But
this fool face.
It doesn't let me create new conditions in the zombie in the effects unless there's another way to do it.
It won't inside custom. It won't let you do it. Yeah, we'll figure it out later. So
Nope.
yeah, we'll get you guys going on that path, and I'll give you guys a link for all of the Pathfinder stuff, and you guys can just look for what you need and just basically copy paste it. There's a huge library of all that condition stuff for 3.5, so we'll get you guys set up. All right, so let's see. You hit with a 12. So go ahead and roll your damage, and then roll your extra sneak attack damage also. And then we'll add that in manually.
I guess it's not doesn't matter. He's dead.
No, because he's resistant to slashing damage, so...
No.
Okay.
No, slashing gets through, Dave.
Yeah, slashing he's not resistant.
Yeah, he's
Slashing is
resistant
what
to
he's not
bludgeon and
resistant
piercing,
to.
I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bludgeoning and piercing are resistant.
yeah, I gotcha.
I will explain it. When it says DR and it's got a slash, and beside that, whatever is listed is what penetrates that DR. So slashing penetrates the DR he has. Everything else.
Everything else is 5. So the piercing would be 5, the bludgeoning would be 5, anything like that. But the slashing is what... Okay, I got you.
Slashing gets through.
I got you. Yeah, he's pretty much
We'll
dead.
take my
He's
minimum
toast.
damage then.
Yeah, but even with minimum damage, he had already taken damage before, so he's pretty much down.
Oh, well, looks like
And I'll unlock these things. You guys can freely move now.
Oh yeah, they're locked. All right, that's what it is. I was gonna move around and then give everybody high fives.
As you merrily strut through the brush.
It seems like these were remnants of the recent wars that were going on in these parts with the whole bandit lord and stuff. Even more reason to keep our mouths shut about it. The people have suffered enough without us bringing it up and rehashing this thing. But what's going on with the Seeker here? He seems to be unconscious. I slap him a bit on the face. Can you hear me, man? Can you hear me? Any response?
Can I cast a spell, Cure Light Wounds, to bring him to health?
I step back watching Grat do things I've never seen him do before.
As you notice the same divine magic, he possesses the same type of magic.
Another follower of the lady in the room, have we?
No, I ring the bells in a precise manner above the recumbent body of my comrade, and prepare to bring him to health.
As they tend to him. Ai's gonna walk a little bit into the brush to come down so he doesn't smash something.
And hear the sound of small trees being uprooted and the occasional furry squeak.
Yeah, I like that. I saw how your token was moving away. I was like, he's going to get settled down, I think.
Did you see him swinging that large mallet or club or whatever of his? It looks like a small tree trunk or something, Grant. A very fearsome fellow. Let's not get on his bad side.
You can worry about him. I'm going to look after my brother, the Seeker. He is not well. He's a very, very unhappy dwarf. He's not
He looked
happy.
like he was seeking his doom to me, but luckily we're here to revive him.
He's not happy. I think he may be grumpy.
He's like
maybe a bit dopey.
Yeah, like a rabid dog trying to calm down. Alright, so I'm going to give you guys some experience points. So you got your character sheets have already been updated with everybody got 160 EXP for that. You guys don't have to worry about putting that in. It does it automatically. Pretty fucking cool. I like it.
It does. It's in there. Awesome.
Yeah, it is pretty nice.
Jolly good.
And I'm gonna take, after I see the Seeker back to consciousness here, I'm gonna walk towards this wagon and look at it, Dave. What sort of things do I see spilled out in this wagon?
Oh yeah, there's actually quite a bit. Yeah, there's two of the dwarves that were basically mangled. The zombies were actually holding up haunches of leg meat and haunches of arms. Well, the zombies themselves were human. And it definitely looks like these corpses have been here for multiple days. Now, as for days, if you want to give me some type of, I would say, probably a nature check or something. Heal check, yeah. I'd say probably heal check. Would probably tell you
anything to do with corpses and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, would be heal. Okay, all right. So give me a heal check. You clerics out there, because I'm sure you guys would be infatuated with these corpses. So yeah, Pride, you can tell that these corpses have probably been here for about 8 to 10 days.
And I would know immediately that there were dwarven corpses, right?
Yes. Oh yeah, for sure.
I can tell by the size of them or whatever.
Yep, you can tell.
I'm gonna say I turn to Grat and Fail and everyone. I may not have mentioned this, but the humans and the dwarves in this town don't get along as best as they should. They kind of segregate themselves from each other, and I think this would go a ways towards exasperating that situation. I think we should maybe clean this up a bit, guys. We don't want anybody discovering this and drawing the wrong conclusions from it and so on.
Yeah, why don't
we should burn the bodies.
So who else is doing anything?
Okay.
I mean, is anything else? Are you guys kind of checking things out and whatnot also, or I know that
investigating.
Is
the bodies
coming
the
down
wagon.
from the rage. So yeah, why don't you guys do a perception check? The characters that are messing around with the wagon and whatnot, getting the bodies. Give me a perception check.
Coming back from a little bit off the path, finally down, tired, still breathing kind of heavily. But what intrigues him though is to check that stump to see if this was natural or not.
No, it was definitely
falling.
Yeah, you can. I'm not even going to make you do any kind of nature check for that, but yeah, it was definitely chopped down for a roadblock. Now, while you're over in that vicinity, why don't you give me a perception check also? Nice one. You guys are making it easy tonight. No, you don't see anything. All right.
We are completely oblivious to everything.
Actually, that's yeah.
Now, the Seeker, you can tell that from where you're at back there. You can tell that the wagon was spun around. So the wagon was actually facing, coming the direction that you guys just came from. So it looks like it was leaving the village of Krisen. But during this attack and whatnot, the wagon basically got spun around, kind of got tangled up on the branches and whatnot. The horses broke free. But yeah, the wagon was definitely spun around. Now you guys also noticed that.
Do I think, Dave? Do I think it was around by the horses, or was it moved to make some kind of shield or
no? It was moved
barricade or something like
naturally, just because of the spur of the moment and the horses trying to get out, and basically spun it around, and that's when because the wheels basically got tangled up, and then the wheel broke off and thing tipped over and spun around. All this all kind of happened at the same time, but the wagon was coming from the other way that it's facing.
I let everybody know this and say we should take the bodies of the dwarves back to the town.
Yes, we should burn or hide these foul abominations. Though we don't want it known that these were humans that were turned into these things attacking the dwarves. Like I say, tensions are kind of high between the two factions in this town.
I agree. It's unlikely
they're all
we'll
putrid and half-eaten. Do we really want to take these back and show their families what has been eaten? Why don't we just burn the whole lot with this wagon? It's a good Viking dwarven send-off.
You can tell them they were eaten by wild
stuff
beasts
needs
or
to be
something.
burned.
Yeah, the dwarf has
the families would need to intern their kin.
I don't know. You may
Well, I
have
wouldn't
decided.
want my kin being brought back to me in bits, half-eaten. Besides, who are they going to look at first of all? Half-orc turns up with a half-eaten dwarven leg going, look terribly sorry, look what I found. They're not going to ask questions, are they? They're being dwarfs. It's just going to be reaching for the first axe, what they can find, and chopping my legs off.
Is there any gold here?
I was going to say,
there is,
while they're debating that, I'm going to indicate
I'm
to
asking
Vale
the group
to
this.
have a look at this damn wagon while the rest of these people pile up
Yeah,
bodies.
well, on the
It's a theological
dwarf,
discussion.
you notice that he is wearing studded leather armor. There is a small pouch on one of the dwarves, and the other dwarf was basically just a traveler, just traveling clothes. And then, as you guys are searching through the rubble, you find a battle axe also. Now, what's mysterious?
I grabbed that pouch.
Okay, you grab the pouch. Now, what's mysterious about all of these broken crates that I was telling you about is, there's quite a few of these silver ore chunks, and there's quite a few of them, at least a couple dozen of them, and there's a lot of hay in these crates, and sort of like a light padding to where they were basically transporting these, and which is kind of funny because it's actually a pretty valuable, pretty valuable item, and it says Urton Crux, Crux Mining, and because
as soon as I see this on the side or whatever.
Yeah, because that
this belongs to my dear friend Urton, it seems.
Yeah, the Cruxes, they basically started the mining in Krisen when the dwarves actually moved in 50 years ago to Krisen after the brutal ogre attack. The dwarves moved in, and the Cruxes are the ones that started mining, and that was basically the reason why they stayed there in the first place. It wasn't there because the humans asked them to stay. The humans asked them to stay because they could fight, and they're the ones that drove off the ogres. And in case it happened again,
Right.
They wanted a good blade or a good axe there. So that's when Crux, started his mining company. But it has his stamps, seal that's on the crates. Of course, the crates are all busted up anyway. So, but yeah, there's quite a few of these silver, like unpolished chunks of silver ore, and you guys count them, and there's 27 of these. And if anybody wants to do, because I'm sure you guys would probably do an appraise check. So why don't you guys, whoever has appraise, you can appraise this to see how much they would be worth.
I don't have a skill rank, but I've got a +2 based on my
you can
heritage.
roll it.
I'm giving 2 more games. If I do not roll past a 10, In the next 2 games, I'm gonna stop playing D&D forever.
These are worthless. We
Oh.
should chuck 'em.
Oh my
No,
god.
no, stay a moment, Grant. We should return
No,
this
no,
to
no,
my
brother
friend.
Grant. These are valuable.
Urton will be looking for these.
Yeah, the
I got a
seeker-
50.